Looking for all of you who love to have your nails done but don't want to add any extra length? Let's chat. Inside of this packet are LED gel strips, and they are sealed into this package because we don't want them touching any lights because it can start to harden them. So they are semi-cure gel strips. They are 60% cured before you apply them, and once you cure them under an LED lamp, they will cure the remaining 40%. So let's do this. Okay, but how cute is that set? You're gonna get a prep set, so you're gonna get your cuticle stick, you're gonna get an alcohol prep pad, you're also gonna get a file if you wanna buff them up. I always recommend applying with Prime Suspect before you do any of our nail types. It just kind of helps protect them and prime them and get them ready for whatever you're gonna be putting on. The number one question I get asked all the time is how to size. So what I'm gonna have you guys do is you're gonna size down a little bit smaller than your natural nail. That way I'm gonna give you a couple tips on how to get the nail actually a little bit more flexible so it can stretch and adhere to your nail. That's how you're not gonna have any wrinkles and it's gonna look like you actually went to the salon. These also can be replaced. So I'm gonna just try to do one on my middle finger, and I'm going to show you guys, like, if for some reason this one doesn't fit, which it actually fits pretty perfect. So that wasn't a good example, but you could just peel it off and put it right back onto the sheet. They don't dry out, but again, you do kind of want to keep them a little hidden from the lights so that they aren't going to cure. Okay, so we placed that strip on. You're gonna really want to make sure you pop it at that cuticle. Now what I'm going to show you next is one of my favorite tricks with these. I'm going to try to show you guys. So I'm not super flush with my nail on both sides, and so we want them to look as best as possible. So you can do this however you please, but I like to grab a blow dryer. I like to add some heat to it. It is going to make the strip a little bit more flexible, so I'm going to show you guys right that. Okay, so the strip is a little bit more flexible now. You're going to try to pull out to the sides on both sides to really stretch that strip to fit. Again, it's a lot easier to have a very, very flush surface if you're heating up with the blow dryer and just pulling and stretching. It'll get a little bit more flexible. Okay, we are pretty close. And I'm going to teach you one more tip that I do like to do with these when I do my LEDs as well. So what you're going to try to do, because we are going to trim this down to my natural nail length, keep on pressing. The more that you press, the more that it's going to secure and not get any bumps, which will cause the nails to lift a little bit earlier. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to blow dry right at the end. I'm going to pull the end of the strip and kind of angle it down, not up. Okay, now you're gonna take your little portable LED lamp and you are going to, I like to just kind of hold mine up. I only cure one at a time. I'm just going to do a long press on this, and I'm just going to cure this for the entire time that the lights are on. When the lights turn off, that means I'm ready to do the next step. Okay, so that is done, and I do want to show you guys, it gets a lot harder. I mean, it's not completely not flexible, but what you're going to do next is take these clear cut scissors, and I swear by these because they have the curve. It's really easy to get up close to your natural nail. So you are going to clip. I always do it from behind. It just makes it easier to view. And guys, I mean, I'm going to tell you, the first time I did these nails, I could not get them right. But with the tips that I'm sharing with you, this is kind of what I have found to be the best. So keep playing around, see what works best for you. So we are not perfect there. We are about a little bit over. I might clip down just a touch more. You're going to want to go not as far down as your natural nail, but not leave so much of a gap either. And next is the important part, is the filing. Okay, and I know this sounds crazy, and I know it comes with a nail file, but I like a chunkier nail file to kind of get the best finish on these LEDs as well. So what I'm going to do is you are going to angle in at the corner, and you're going to do one direction, okay? It's going to kind of take off any of the excess strip that is not fitting. Same thing on the other side. You're going to come in at that corner, you're going to angle in, One direction is one of the most important things. Okay, so once you kind of shape that out so it's perfect, now we're gonna do the same thing. You can come down if you want to, but again, you guys, whatever you're doing, you're staying in one direction. You're not seesawing. You are just kind of doing short little strokes to move that file in that one direction. So that is our finished nail. I'm gonna finish the rest and show you guys this, but I do wanna show you, it is a very strong nail. It is going to stay shiny. They're not gonna fade. They are a 14-day wear. So I'm gonna come back when we're all done. Okay, a little quick pop in just because I was getting ready to put this one on. I do want you guys to see, make sure you're pressing those cuticles back. That's gonna give you the best fit. If you don't do that, you're gonna have a hard time. Also, while you're applying on it, you have got to make sure this is not touching the skin at all because you're not gonna get the best longevity for it. So make sure, even when you're putting the strip on, you can push your pull your cuticles back and push the strip down so that way it's not sitting at all on the skin. Okay, but how cute is that? Look at how fun they are. They look like I just went and got a dip mani. They are super durable and they are super cute.